show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy, support good content at all times. Let's get right down to business. Now, one of the hottest potential fights that was being talked about was Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr. It was supposed to have been a pay-per-view. Mikey Garcia, kind of out of nowhere, like for the past year, was talking about moving up 2 weight classes to fight Errol Spence Jr. And I didn't quite understand why he was insisting on fighting Errol Spence Jr. I made plenty of videos about it, made a lot of comments about it. I went back and forth with a lot of different people in regards to it, and people had different opinions about it. I thought it was a bad idea, but Mikey Garcia was insisting on fighting Errol Spence Jr. And it looked like it was going down, and it looked like it was going to be pay-per-view. I thought it was a no-win situation for Errol Spence Jr. because if he beats Mikey Garcia, then, he's a weight bully, and, he beat a 135-pounder. He was supposed to beat him, all this and all that. Mikey Garcia, he's in a can't-lose situation. If Mikey Garcia lose, Errol Spence was too big. If he has any type of success, they're going to look at him like he's a GOAT. So I didn't like the idea to begin with, but basically the fight is not happening. Mikey Garcia had an interview recently. I think it was with either Boxing Scene or Fight Hype. And basically he came out and said the fight wasn't going to happen. I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said the fight wasn't going to happen. He had to make a deal for his mandatory at 135 against Richard Comey. And that was part of the reason. And boxing fans don't know what they talking about and this, that, and the third. So we're going to keep this real short, real simple. Should Mikey Garcia get a pass for not fighting Errol Spence Jr.? Now, I think it's a legitimate question because, number one, you could look at it from this end. Mikey Garcia is the one that called out Errol Spence. It's not the other way around. He the one that was mentioning Errol Spence's name for about a year. So in the rap game, there's a phrase, it's called clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? When you mention another guy's name to keep your name relevant. It's almost that's what it almost seemed like. You know what I mean? I got a lot of respect for Mikey Garcia as a fighter. It seems like he does want to fight the best, but the whole Errol Spence thing just didn't make any sense to me. Now, I've seen other boxing channels and things like that get pissed off about Mikey Garcia and the Errol Spence fight not happening. The fight's not happening for whatever reason, cool. The only problem that I have with it is that he's pointing his finger at the fans in the interview, and he's saying that he had to make a deal with Richard Comey. I'm like, we all knew about Richard Comey as the mandatory at 135. We thought the reason why you were moving up was because you didn't want to take on a fight like that because you were basically trying to make up for lost time when you sat out the 2 years because of the contract issue you had with Bob Arum and Top Rank. So it's not the fact that Mikey Garcia is now fighting Errol Spence. I mean, that's that man's decision. And I can't technically call it a duck because, it's not like it's somebody in his division or anything like that. I just think Mikey Garcia had a vision and it just didn't work out for whatever reason. I don't know if it's the money or he just didn't want to take the risk, whatever the case may be. But don't tell the fans that it was mainly because you had a mandatory obligation to Richard Comey at 135. stop it. Like, we're not stupid as boxing fans. All you could have said was just, you went into negotiations and the money wasn't right or the business wasn't right and we couldn't make it happen. That's all you had to say. Like, don't come out and say, oh, the fans need to learn and all this and all that. Like, don't try to play us like we're stupid. Like, don't try to play us like we're stupid at the end of the day. If you're going to stay at 135, stay at 135 and make your career great at 135. But don't get mad because you're the one that hyped up this situation and hyped up this potential fight. And then y'all couldn't make it happen, and now you're pointing your finger at the fans because the fans are questioning it. No. Like, you shouldn't have mentioned the man's name to begin with unless you was ready to make it happen by any means necessary. I'm not saying sign a bad deal, but I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't try to play the fans like we stupid. Just say the situation didn't work out and call it a day and keep it moving. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.